What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today, we are going to be looking at some strawberry cocktails. The weather's getting a little bit warmer, and nothing says summer like strawberries. When I was a kid, I used to go up to New Hampshire with my family, and they would rent this house, and we would pick wild strawberries. And it is one of my favorite memories of childhood. So I have a special place in my heart for everything strawberries. But you know, the thing about strawberries is that I don't think we utilize them in cocktails enough. They're incredibly versatile. They work in so many different ways. Their flavor profile is kind of perfect to work into cocktails. They're not too sweet, but they're a little bit tart. They don't have a really strong flavor, but at the same time, they have a very distinct flavor, and they work in a lot of different things. Did I already say that? That they work in lots of different things? I think I did. All right, guys, so let's get into making some of these cocktails, and by the time this episode comes out, it'll be a little bit hotter, closer to summer, and you guys can make these for your summer barbecues or summer get-togethers. Of all the daiquiris to come out of a frozen machine, the strawberry daiquiri is probably king or queen. I'm not sure if it was TGI Fridays or, in the case of where I grew up, the Ground Round that made this daiquiri so famous, but it was definitely a staple of that same style of family restaurant. You know the one that I'm talking about, the one that your family wanted to take you on your birthday and you didn't want to go. That one. Today we're going to take that recipe, we're just going to simplify it into something easy to shake up, but has all the same deliciousness of the original. We're going to take one medium-sized strawberry that we have husked out. We're going to toss it in. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, 2 ounces of white rum, whatever white rum you would like. Going to give us a little muddle, breaking up that strawberry. You can be aggressive with it if you want to. And then we're going to give this a strain. And for a garnish, I'm going to do a little lime peel here. Give it a little twist on top like so. Oh my gosh, you get all that vibrant strawberry flavor. It helps that strawberries are in season right now. Season runs April through July, and then the height of the season is May and June. That's when you get the best strawberries. So we're getting into the height of the season right now, and it is fantastic. All right, so what do you get? I opted for a daiquiri build that has an equal amount of sugar and lime, and this is gonna give us a little bit sweeter of a cocktail. I really wanted that to work with the strawberry flavor. You're adding a little bit more tartness with strawberry and kind of a, I don't wanna say savory sweet, but it's a very subdued sort of sweetness that strawberries have. So I wanted to play up the sugar a little bit. It's also gonna go really well with the rum that I chose so that everything balances out really nicely. It has a really intense lime flavor. Obviously that's being balanced by the simple syrup, and you have nice strawberry throughout the cocktail. This particular rum has a little bit of barrel notes to it, and it's got some complexity, but it's really gonna take a back seat to those fruit flavors, which is what we're looking for in this cocktail. There it is, guys, the strawberry daiquiri. The strawberry Negroni is a pretty simple and straightforward twist on the classic, so today we decided to switch things up a little bit. Instead of infusing Campari with strawberries, we opted for Bitter Bianco and Blanc Vermouth. What's left is a familiar but lighter take on the original. And for those of you who are wondering, Bitter Bianco is very close in flavor profile to Campari, but a little less bitter, a little sweeter. It has a little bit more complexity with notes of lemon and orange and licorice root, a little bit of rosemary. And we're gonna do 1 ounce of strawberry infused Bitter Bianco, 1 ounce of Blanc Vermouth, 1 ounce of gin. We're just gonna add this to our glass here and stir. We're gonna garnish with a lemon twist here. Oh wow, that really builds on your palate. And it's basically a Bianco Negroni with the addition of strawberry inside the Bitter Bianco. So what's really nice about this is you get the gin and the Blanc Vermouth right up front, and then you taste the Bitter Bianco right in the back of your palate, and then the strawberry flavor really builds on that flavor, and you get this nice strawberry pop right at the end. And then of course you get all of that lemon zest. And that lemon oil and the strawberry combined is really just a very complementary and wonderful flavor pairing. So there it is, guys, the strawberry Negroni. Strawberries and caipirinhas go together like peas and carrots because strawberries fit into the format of this cocktail so well. This is more of an adapted recipe than how you'd make it traditionally, but you know what? It's a fantastic one. I think you're gonna like it. So we're gonna grab a lime here, and we're gonna cut it into pieces so that when you squish them, you squish out the juice, but you just lightly muddle the peel so that you get the oils out, but not the bitterness. 1 Demerara sugar cube, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, 2 strawberries. We're gonna give this a muddle. 2 ounces of cachaça. We're using this Avua. Pour the entire contents into our glass like so. There's really not many things that are better than that. The simple syrup balances out the lime really nicely. You get all of the flavor of the strawberries in there, and then up your straw, you might get a little strawberry chunk, which is, I don't know, I kind of like. I know that there are a lot of you out there that don't really like to have the fruit inside the drink. This is like a smash style drink. This is the way that a smash would be made. Honestly, it doesn't bother me, but if it does bother you, you can definitely shake it and strain it over a big piece of ice if you'd like to. I think you guys would be missing something if you do that, but that's just me. Because we've actually muddled the fruit of the lime in there, we get really nice three-dimensional lime flavor because we're making use of all of those oils. And then the cachaça that we used has really got some nice tropical notes to it. So cachaça is a bit like rum agricole, although it is its own thing. It is very much like rum made out of fresh sugarcane juice, and it has a nice bright tropical flavors. It's got banana, maybe a little brulee banana. It reminds me a lot of like overproof Jamaican rum. You get this funkiness to it, and there's like almost a bready, yeasty kind of flavor. I know that doesn't sell it really well, but it is actually very nice. And then you have these notes of kind of brulee banana. You've got a little bit of, kind of wood in there, a little salinity, and that just blends really nice with all of the fruits inside this cocktail. So there it is, strawberry caipirinha. Strawberry Nights was created by Jessica Lum for Intermezzo in St. Petersburg, Florida, and it's an egg white cocktail that sits on ice, which I'm not the hugest fan of, although this is a first time shake. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm excited to try it. 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, 3/4 of an ounce of strawberry honey syrup, 1/2 ounce of Cappelletti, 1.5 ounces of vodka, egg white in the separate tin here. You're just dry shaking it to emulsify the egg. And with egg white cocktails, I like to use large format ice because you get less dilution, but you get more texture. It's just a lot better texture. And usually I'd actually put a little cheater cube in here to get the right amount of dilutions. Because this cocktail is gonna be sitting on ice, I wanna make sure it doesn't over dilute because that's gonna really kill the foam. Give this a nice shake. 8 to 10 seconds. We're gonna strain this into a glass. Then we're actually gonna add a little soda up front. Add in as much ice as you can. I'm gonna do a little lemon twist here. Oh my God, that tastes like strawberry shortcake. It is so good. So the vodka actually has a little bit of flavor profile on its own, but what's really accentuated here is the honey, complexity, bitterness. You've got some herbs going on in there, and then you have the vodka making it cohesive. And then of course you have a nice foamy, frothy texture, which is just magnifique. It's so good. So there you have it, the Strawberry Nights. Every single time I end one of these videos, I'm all like, there it is, guys. 4 ways to do this, 5 ways to do that. But that's the truth. You got 4 ways to incorporate strawberries into some cocktails. They are super balanced and wonderful, and you can have a very summery summer. So go out, make some strawberry cocktails, and I'll see you guys on another time.